Now that we've designed a perfectly good tablecloth, we need to make it live. To do that, we unwrap it before we add a material and a texture. It seems odd that we need to take it apart to put it back together, but the model is 3D and not 2D. Like a cardboard box, we need to lay it down on the table flat. Then we can add materials to our invisible model and add a texture to the material. Unwrapping is an art in itself. There is no one way to unwrap for every object, but there are better and worse ways to unwrap. The best way is to mark the seams so that we help Blender to lay it down the way we expect. One way is to mark every bottom edge of the cloth. It is not my favorite way. I would rather it be marked to lay down in one piece so that it is more versatile. In World, I may want to change my tablecloth texture to anything other than what I started with. The second way is to mark only one seam or one edge. Once the tablecloth is marked, click on the Objects button, select Unwrap, and unwrap again. You will see the UVs laying out flat. Adjust them to fit best. Then navigate to the Materials icon and click it. Rename the material to Tablecloth. Select all the UV faces so they are highlighted. Then assign the material. Optional. For this cloth, adding a texture in Blender is optional. It could be exported and imported into the world with only the material. A fabric print of your choice could be added through the OS tool. We will apply our texture in World this time. The cloth is ready to export. Click on the File button and find the Export to Collada.dae option. The action will take you to the File options. From the Systems menu, left of screen, you will see Operator Presets. Click the Presets button to find that there is an SL plus OpenSim option. Choose the Static option. Then save your object to the file you can locate after you enter the world, the region where you reside. Most of you have imported mesh. Now you can make your own decision about whether to use the SL suggestion, to use different LOD factors, or the OpenSim option to level out the LOD to one reasonable factor. I build in OpenSim so that I can see long distance, but there's also a decision about how to optimize resources. For this project, I decided to import consistent LODs, while realizing the cloth is made up of a fairly large number of triangles. It is, but it's also lightweight. In World, I can set the physics to none and make it phantom. Now for the fun part. Choosing a print image. Import two versions. The PNG version, or the PNG, will need to be alpha mask. If there is an actual table to cover and the cloth is lace or sheer, a PNG is preferable. If the cloth is the table, then a JPG, even compressed, works nicely. In most instances, a 2x2 repetition is best changed with the OpenSim building tool. In the next lesson, we will work a little differently. We will be discussing a waymarker tutorial and a free and publicly available CG cookie video about making curtains. When external tutorials become dated or need to be focused for OpenSim story building, the waymarker tries to adapt them. The waymarker will not adapt subscription or commercial videos. However, the waymarker may choose to schedule a book club should a book or excerpts come along we all want to discuss. Enjoy dining on your tablecloth. Over the next few days, think of some collision mesh models that will work well as molds for other cloth spinning projects. Post your photos at the Waymarker Story Builder Forum, the G+ community, or bring it to the next Hypergrid WIP event.